Well, there's not many cricketers in the country in better form than this man, Liam Scott, becoming South Australia's star all-rounder. Liam, thanks so much for joining us.
No, thanks for having me, guys. Pleasure to be on.
Career best 5 for 33 during the week, including the wicket of Isman Khawaja, which is a nice one to get. You must be so pleased with the way you're bowling at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. I think as an all-rounder, the best part is that you can have an impact on different aspects of the game and different phases of the game. So for me, whether it's bat, ball or in the field, just trying to have an impact on the result is always nice. So it was lucky to go my way this week, which was a nice little bit of reward.
It was an important win as well for South Australia. There's only a couple of rounds left until that Shield final. What's the mood like in the camp with what's proving to be quite a tight finals race, with Victoria securing that spot and another spot up for grabs?
Yeah, definitely. It's really tight this year. Obviously, the Vicks have played some really nice cricket and have deservingly secured that Shield final spot. But I think the rest of the competition, anyone can sort of make that last spot, which is exciting in itself. So it means every game you've got something to play for. But I think we're starting to play our best cricket now, and that was pretty evident at the Gabba just gone. So hopefully we're heading up at the right time and we can really come home strongly.
As an all-rounder, you're in a unique position. When you turn up to a ground and you see a big green seamer like it was at the Gabba, you know you're either going to have a really tough day with the bat or you're going to be in for a fun day with the ball. Have you ever played on a pitch that looked quite so green as the Gabba looked on day one?
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. I think when you saw the footage online, it actually looked a lot greener on the camera than probably what it was in person. But yeah, it was a good wicket. I mean, it was tough. It was tough for batting, but obviously bowling wise, it was pretty nice to roll out on one of them. We actually played a game at the Wacker a couple of years ago, which was over in a couple of days. So I'd say that probably took the chocolates, but no, it was definitely bowler friendly.
And while it's been another superb season for you with the ball, it was in December that you got that breakout 100 against Tasmania, your first Sheffield Shield 100. I guess it must be really satisfying to now be contributing in a big way in both facets of the game.
Yeah, definitely. I think, as I mentioned just before, you want to have impact on the game, and the nature as an all-rounder is that you can do that with bat and ball. I feel like I'm playing some really good cricket. So, yeah, I think my game's in a good space at the moment, and hopefully I can just continue that wherever I am and whoever I'm playing for.
The last 18 months or so for you, Liam, you've seen huge improvements. You're averaging nearly 40 with the bat in Shield cricket and 25 with the ball. You were the Adelaide Strikers leading run scorer. Add into that the One Day Cup player of the tournament last year. What have you put your improvements in the last 18 months down to?
Oh, I think it's obviously self-belief. I've got some good opportunity to really express my skills, especially this year with the Strikers batting at 4 or 5, so a little bit higher than previously. So you get a little bit more chance. But yeah, I think I've got really good support from South Australia in Ryan Harris and all the other coaching staff, and then at the Strikes as well, Haney. So I feel like my game is just is really suited to how they have helped me and gone about with their coaching styles. I'm really enjoying where I'm playing, and I think if you're enjoying and having fun, then it takes a little bit less pressure off on-field performances. So I'd say it's just having fun, and really that self-belief factor has definitely been there.
If we could go back a little bit to the start of your career, you were born in Sydney, just down the road from the studio, actually. You had family in Queensland. How did you end up in South Australia? What was that journey from New South Wales to the Redback setup?
Yeah, it was a bit strange. I finished school in Sydney, and then mum and dad got relocated for work up to Brisbane. So mum, dad and my brother Rory moved up north to Brisbane at the time, and I was actually in Europe travelling with a few mates after school when I had a sort of decision to make on whether to stay in Sydney, go to Brisbane, or venture down to Adelaide, and was lucky enough that Saka showed some interest and really wanted me to come down and work hard and train with their program and get some opportunities in second 11 and just push my case that way. So took a leap of faith, and I'm really thankful for Saka and the opportunities they gave me. And that's a little quick story on how I ventured down there.
Yeah, you're certainly taking that opportunity with both hands at the moment, Liam. You did so well with the Adelaide Strikers in the Big Bash, big 90-odd in one of the games. You're clearly comfortable in front of the big crowds of the Big Bash, and it really seems like you are now comfortable at the level of first-class cricket. Is that how you feel?
Yeah, for sure. I think sometimes it can be one of those things where you feel as though you have to sort of justify your spot, or it takes a while to feel like you belong. And I think performances sometimes dictate that. And I feel like my performances have meant that I feel really comfortable and cemented my spot in the Saka team. And I guess I got some opportunities this year with Australia A, and learning and being involved in that setup, I think only adds to that self-belief and self-confidence, so that when you come back to whatever level it is, whether it's Big Bash, Shield cricket or one-day cricket, you really know that you can go out there and dominate and try and put your best foot forward.
Obviously, the tour to India with Australia A few months ago, but also coming up, you've signed with Gloucestershire in the T20 Blast. Getting these opportunities overseas must only help your cricket even further and make you more of an all-rounded player.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I played a few years ago just some club cricket over in the UK and loved my time over there. So to go over and be part of a professional setup, and I guess being in an environment where, again, you can learn off different coaches, you can learn off different players and really add some elements, hopefully, to my game, is only going to hold me in good stead, hopefully, when I come back for the Australian summer. So really looking forward to getting over there and playing hopefully some good cricket for Gloucester.
You look around world cricket at the moment, Liam, and you see so few genuine three-format all-rounders. It seems to be one of the hardest things you can do in cricket because you've got so much going on. I'd want to ask you how challenging you find that, but you do seem to be making it look so easy.
Yeah, I think, to have impact on the game, as I said earlier, is what you want to do. So whatever team, whatever format it is, it makes it all worthwhile. There's obviously some challenges that come with it. It is a higher workload. Trains can go a little bit longer than some of the other guys, but I thoroughly enjoy it, and I'm having a great time playing all three formats at the moment. So yeah, hopefully I can stay on the park and stay fit and keep going for a while longer.
And I suppose the long-term goal for yourself is obviously going to be national representation. Do you see the most likely avenue for you being in the white ball formats, or is the baggy green a priority for yourself? Do you see it as like the most likely path to representing your country?
Not too sure, to be honest. I think as a kid growing up in Australia, all I've wanted to do is wear a baggy green. So for me, hopefully one day that will come. But in saying that, playing any game for Australia would be a dream come true. So whatever format that is, white ball, red ball, I'd try and take it with both hands. There's some quality players out there at the moment. So it's obviously a tough squad to break into, and there's plenty of good players that are dominating domestic cricket. So I can only keep controlling what I can control, and that's trying to put good performances on the board, and then hopefully one day that opportunity will come my way.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job of putting your name in considerations, Liam. Thanks so much for joining us, and good luck for the rest of your season with South Australia.